Well, if it isn't another beautiful Tuesday morning, it has been a beautiful day thus far. I have done so many things to help feed my good gut bacteria to get me on a positive note going into the afternoon. A few years ago, I posted about this earlier today. A few years ago, I went to a psychiatrist, to a psychologist. The psychiatrist told me I was chemically imbalanced, that my body was running out of serotonin within the afternoon. I told her the hours of 3 to 5 p.m. were absolutely unbearable. I would do anything that I could to escape this. Usually it was a few hours worth of a nap, and I'd wake up and I'd kind of finish out the day. And she told me I was just running out of serotonin, and I was like, bro, this is not sounding good. This doesn't sound good. This doesn't sit right with me. And, I didn't say that, of course, because I'm quiet and nice and just shy and was unwilling to speak up for myself at that period in time. And I left the office crying. And I went home and I said, this cannot be. We, Rachel, you and I, we will sit down. We will figure out more of what is happening here. So then I Google serotonin biochemical pathway on my little computer. Thank God we grew up. Thank God I was born in this age where we have Google. We can literally Google anything. It's beautiful, beautiful. And I Google and I find tryptophan. And tryptophan, I always talk about tryptophan breaks down to serotonin and melatonin. And I was looking at my diet and I was like, man, I'm probably not eating enough tryptophan. That's probably why I'm chemically imbalanced. And if I could be chemically imbalanced, if I eat enough tryptophan, I can find my way back to the balanced middle ground. So I went on a long and arduous, I don't even know what that means, it just popped in my head, but arduous adventure into seeing if this was correct, if this self-experimentation could lead me into a better place. Well, so I started eating more tryptophan. I started eating more animal protein. I found that my body was less sore when I was working out. I was gaining more muscle. I had more energy. I was sleeping better because tryptophan, serotonin builds melatonin. Endogenous melatonin. I always tell people how important melatonin is. They're like, I know it's so important. I take my melatonin capsule every night. It's not the same thing. It is and can be helpful in its place, but it's not the same thing. Your gut bacteria, our gut bacteria are the ones we feed our gut bacteria like little pets. You wouldn't just stop feeding your dog or your animal. You have to constantly be feeding it. You get to constantly feed your body. Otherwise, it doesn't function to its capacity. But the human body is different from I always say that the human body can sit in the disease state for decades. Our bodies are so capable of, if you have 20% liver functioning, which if you live in Louisiana, the alcohol culture, fried food culture of the world, your liver functioning at 20% can last you almost your entire lifetime. And a lot of people do last this long throughout their lifetime. And this is why also our cancer rates, I always talk about our cancer rates are so much higher, because this is an energy imbalance within the body. So you have another entity structure that decides to grow and come into existence, and it takes over the energy fuel and sources. And then we go through difficult chemo treatments, difficult treatments that also just throw the body down a little bit more, unless you figure out how to feed these gut bacteria, our mitochondria, get your energy levels up, get you feeling good. And oh my God, this was really a mental health experiment. And I cannot tell you, people say, do you really feel that better? Oh my goodness, I feel so much better. Now, I have found other things in my life that have given me purpose. Sharing this information with others has fed me in a spiritual way that I could not have guessed that would have come, because I was doing just very physical things. But it has led me here, and I feel so much better. And there's so many people I still hear it all the time. I start talking to people and they tell me they have depression or anxiety, and they tell me they're on medications, and I ask them, I'm like, do you know anything about the amino acids? Do you know where serotonin comes from endogenously? Because when people tell me I have a chemical imbalance, my heart breaks for the Rachel at that period in time in my life. Because when I was told I had a chemical imbalance, when anyone's told that there's something wrong with them, it's like, it's heartbreaking. And when somebody tells you that you can't do something, they tell you you're never gonna walk again. There are so many stories of people becoming completely paralyzed from the neck down and regaining total functioning of their body. And people like Joe Dispenza, who literally tracks all of this. He tracks heart rate variability, which is something that my Aura Ring tracks. These health and vitality, spirituality means, by the way, we get healthy. Like, our spirit, mind, and body is one entity. So of course, me just feeding myself amino acids and essential fatty acids was only one aspect of my journey, but it's a huge aspect, because nobody escapes the physical dimension. We will all become decrepit and old at some point in time. So the physical body, maintaining the physical body as a means of reaching a better mental health state is so important. So I am just so, like, please, guys, please know that there's always something that you can do physically to make your body feel better. And something that I've been doing the past few mornings that has made me feel amazing has been the ice baths. I've been doing the ice baths morning and night. And for a while, I was so stressed with my life, my situations, and my body temperature was not dropping. My heart rate was staying up, and my heart rate variability was lower, which was meaning that I was sitting in more of my sympathetic tone. I was in more a stressed out state. Started taking these ice baths, and my heart rate has been dropping. My body temperature is dropping. My heart rate variability slowly, day by day, is going up, and I am starting to feel a lot better. So hopefully you feel empowered through this video. That is my only goal. If you like it, please share it. Please subscribe to the channel and comment. If you have any comments or questions, please let me know. Good luck to anyone out there who may be coming back and getting stronger. Good luck. And yeah, until next time.